And we begin with breaking news at noon. We are just now getting word that Fontbonne University will close in 2025. The school says the decision follows years of dwindling enrollment and financial losses. Fontbonne's board voted yesterday to declare financial exigency and close the university after the summer of 2025 term. The university will not admit new students this fall in 2024. The report also says Washington University will purchase the school's 16-acre campus in Clayton. WashU officials say there are no definitive plans for the site. Fontbonne University opened in 1923. School officials will hold a news conference later today to discuss details about that decision. This is the first day of class at Hazelwood East High School since a violent brawl left a student in critical condition. The fallout continues today. Thanks for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. Another teenager is in police custody. The video is brutal to watch, and now it's gone viral. 5 on Your Side's Laura Barczewski talked with neighbors who say fights like this are actually nothing new for their block.
St. Louis County Police say on Friday afternoon around 2:30, they were called out to break up a fight happening in the intersection of Norgate and Claudine Drive. A neighbor shared security camera footage of the fight but wanted to remain anonymous for their own safety. In their video, you can see this large group of teens gather in the street. This is just moments before punches are thrown. There is also cell phone video from another angle that's gone viral on social media sites. On Twitter, St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell reposted it, saying his office has no jurisdiction because it's a juvenile court matter. It shows two girls fighting. You can see the first few frames here, but due to the graphic nature, we'll not be showing the full clip. Later in the video, one girl's head gets slammed into the ground. Police say that girl suffered a severe head injury and is still in the hospital. Neighbors say off-camera fights between Hazelwood East students have been happening on their street for years, and it's made them consider increasing security measures. The Urban League tries to help teens get away from lives of violence, but says a lot of neighborhoods are often resource deserts.
And when you have a lack of resources, then you can pretty much predict the outcomes. What you see, what we witness on that video is an example of what happens when individuals don't have nurturing environments in which they grow up in.
Their Vice President of Public Safety, James Clark, says helping these teens is an uphill battle because of social media.
There is a new level of socially ill behaviors that become normalized on social media.
Clark says these bad examples are all over Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
And we know that our young people are literally caught up in a cesspool of negative behavior, where negative behavior is actually glamorized.
Police say on Saturday they arrested a 15-year-old girl who they believe is involved, and she's now facing assault charges. Laura Barczewski, 5 on Your Side.
The Hazelwood School District posted a statement about the incident on Facebook offering condolences to those involved. It reads in part, bullying and fighting in the community is an issue for which we all need to take ownership and work toward a resolution for the sake of our children. St. Louis County asks anyone with information to call them. Police are investigating a shooting that left a man dead in North St. Louis. Officers responded to the Crown Food Mart parking lot on North Kings Highway last night. They found a 39-year-old man had been shot in the head. Police haven't released the name of the victim. No word yet on whether anyone has been arrested. It's a tragic day for a family in St. Louis who lost their 5-year-old child. Police say a car hit the little boy after he darted from between two cars onto Taft Avenue yesterday. They say the driver stayed on the scene. There's no indication the driver had been speeding. The child's name has not been released. Well, it seems spring is back. Here's a live look at Lambert Airport, where the flights, I'm sure, are coming and going on time because it is sunny and much warmer today, and just in time for the very start of a good week ahead. Meteorologist Gary Frank here with the Weather First forecast.
Yeah, it's starting to warm up nicely. The last couple of mornings have been on the colder side. As we start off Saturday morning, we start off in the 20s in some cases. This morning, not quite as cold, but still a little chilly as we look at the wind moving things around. And that's going to be the big catalyst for us as the wind continues to pick up. Otherwise, not a cloud in the sky. Great flying conditions and just time to be outside overall. And temperatures have responded nicely in the low 60s across the river. A little cooler in Alton at 57 and 56 at Belleville. But otherwise, most of us have headed to the 60s. with that breeze out of the southwest. Overall, the next several hours, we're going to start to see temperatures still climb up, even in Hillsborough, 69, 70 in Festus, High Ridge, 68. I mean, overall, it's still going to be pretty nice. Even in St. Charles County, temperatures right around 69 degrees just about everywhere you look, I think, for the most part. So that is above average. Our average highs are in the mid-50s. So milder mornings are even ahead. If you thought it was a little chilly the earlier you were up, if you're still thrown off by the daylight change, but our breeze picks up. We're seeing that today, and there's still going to be a little bit more breeze tomorrow before a few rain chances arrive ahead of our next cold front. What that means for us when the warmest day is ahead, and we'll even look ahead towards St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Thank you, Gary. Happening today, a new push to create a safer environment at area nursing homes. A report is expected to be released today from the city of St. Louis. 5 on your side's Mercedes McKay has more on how it could help the Board of Aldermen come up with new legislation.
Hours from now, the Board of Aldermen Special Committee on Long-Term Care will meet here at City Hall. Now, the expectations of this meeting is that city leaders will adopt a new report on area nursing homes, something advocates say has been a long time coming. The report contains recommendations for action at the city, state, and federal level, many that nursing home workers have called for. This afternoon's meeting is the final one for the Special Committee on Long-Term Care Facilities. Over the past 10 months, SEIU healthcare nursing home workers, advocates, and residents themselves have shared testimony in previous meetings. Now, issues within long-term care facilities isn't anything new to the area. Just this past January, a report on Northview Village gave insight on why the nursing home closed suddenly on December 15th. The report shared the financial troubles caused the closing that pushed senior citizens out of their homes and led to hundreds of people suddenly without jobs. The committee will meet here at City Hall at 3 p.m. inside the Kennedy Room. At City Hall, Mercedes McKay, 5 on your side.
Also happening today, New Haven city leaders expecting a large crowd at tonight's Board of Aldermen meeting. Residents are hoping for an update on the policing plan. In January, the city's police chief resigned and the department closed. Since then, the Franklin County Sheriff's Department has taken over. Tonight's meeting begins at 7 p.m. About 40 workers at Gray Bar in Hazelwood are in their second week of a strike. Workers want pay raises and changes to health care coverage, but negotiations between the union and the company have broken down. U.S. Senator Josh Hawley visited the picket line over the weekend, while his Democratic challenger Lucas Kunce visited workers earlier this month. Both are encouraging Gray Bar to meet the union's demands. Gray Bar distributes electrical, communications, data networking, and industrial products. We've reached out for a response from the company. We have not heard back.